All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to call to order the first and the inaugural meeting of the Tea Party Caucus of the Connecticut GOP Town Committees. I have with me an agenda, on the back of which is the mission statement. I'll pass this down, everybody can get a copy. And I think there's more than enough of these to go around. I also have a list of members. I didn't make a copy for everybody, but there are enough here that we can pass them down and maybe share them. You're going to recognize most, if not all, the names on here. To begin the meeting, I'd like to make the roll call. Find a pen here. I have one somewhere. Kevin to the rescue. All right.
This way I don't have to write anything for the secretary stuff.
All right. From the top down, William Boylan, President.
Just one thing. We all have great ideas. I suggest that we at least loosely operate by Robert's rules and let Bill call people with their ideas, because what's happening is we're ending up having several conversations and we're going to be all over the place.
Yeah, that's
so just to have a little structure.
Let me get on a little bit way too long. First of all, you've got to start with the delegation process, and that's what you're going to be working for.
Okay, yes.
If you're a member of the RTC, your job is to try to get into that delegation process, because at that point, you have that voice to select a candidate. Otherwise, if you have other members of the RTC who are not as conservative as you are, they're going to select a candidate for you. You understand that? And so you really, at that point, are at a loss.
Yeah.
So your point, that's the first process, and that happens in March. That occurs on March 25th, I believe, to April 1st. That's what it's done. But you need to go ahead and start rolling your interest as a delegate right now. Now, let's...
You're talking about the local, the state.
That's,
the local
this is all state.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
all state. Right. Your position, I'm sorry, that's why I don't like talking to you. That's your first process. Now, that is, state GOP rules are very simple, okay? It's either by the members of the Republican Party, when it says members, it means registered voters, okay? Or members of the town committee, everything is within the particular district. 82nd, I can only mention mine, so I know 82nd, 83rd, 84th, okay, for example. So what happens is that if the GOP rules apply, then you have to decide in your town committee how you're going to do this, whether you're going to allow members of the Republican Party, registered Republicans from both towns, be not delegates, but be part of the delegation selection process, or you're going to have the town committee do so. And if that's the case, then this is where you need to make sure to say, I'm in 83rd, for example, or 82nd. I want to be a delegate.